Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to just give you a really quick update on my tummy tuck journey. It has been about 10 days since my tummy tuck, and I'm up and about, and I wanted to just give you guys just a couple of really quick, frequently asked questions. But one of them that I wanted to address straight out the gate was why. I'm probably one of the most confident people, especially as a big girl, one of the most confident big girls that most people know. And so they were really surprised that I had chosen to have a tummy tuck. And at the end of the day, it didn't have anything to do with confidence. I felt awesome before, and I still feel awesome afterwards. This was just something that I wanted. It was a piece of my body that I didn't care for, but it didn't make me any more or less confident about how I feel about myself. So the why for me was just I wanted that piece gone, and I knew that there wasn't really an amount of working out that would change that. So, cost, probably the second most asked question. My cost for my surgery, I felt like was very affordable. I went to about 4 or 5 doctors prior to settling on Dr. Hajjar, and that's Dr. Hajjar, Hajjar, out of Birmingham, Michigan. He was awesome. So I went to several other doctors, and the pricing ranged anywhere from I heard about 7,500 all the way upwards to about 9,500. And he was on the lower end of the spectrum. So I won't say cost specifically because I don't want y'all to go into my doctor talk about, well, Brittany said that you only charge $2,000. And that's not the case. And I know everybody's tummy tuck surgery will cost different. So, but I will say he was affordable. Um, as far as recovery time goes, that first week I was down for the count. It was brutal. I was actually able to stand up. I was able to walk around. I was able to do things on my own. I wasn't really able to shower on my own yet. I'm not able to. I'm still not really able to bend over the way that I want to. What you don't realize is that you use your core for so much of your movement. So simple things like tying my shoe, bending down to put my pants on, even reaching behind me to be able to wipe my butt was difficult. It's still difficult. But now that the numbing's going down, so whatever they use to slice you up, they numb you up pretty good. Even 10 days later, where they did my incision, is still pretty numb. So, like the itching, I would have some itching near my incision that I can't quite scratch because it's numb. So there are like little pet peeve things like that that really frustrated me. Some people get their drains out at day 10, but I wasn't able to get mine out. So you see, mine are still draining. So I had to keep my drains in, unfortunately. I don't like the drains. I hate the drains. If there was a biggest downfall to this surgery, the drains. I hate them. And so I can't wait for them to come out. They can't come out until you're draining roughly 20 cc's all combined between all of your drains, which is really like next to nothing. So I'll be glad when they come out, but they're not quite ready to come out yet. They impact the direction I sleep, so it impacts my sleep pattern, that kind of thing. So I really don't like it at all. Um, as far as eating goes, I've heard people ask about eating, appetite, that kind of thing. My appetite is a little bit lighter. That's probably not a good judgment as far as I go because my problem in the beginning period was that my appetite was always light and I would go an entire day without eating and not really be hungry at all. So, appetite changing, I don't really know if it has a real effect, but I'm not as hungry as I was before. If that makes sense. um, as far as the incision line, I had an extended tummy tuck, so my incision line is pretty far across my hip. I'll show you. So on my hip, my incision line is like almost all the way back here. So my incision line is pretty far back. But for me, that was worth the trade-off. I was okay with my incision line being back that far. So it was like one of the trade-offs. But that's something to consider. My incision line is back really far. The part that goes across your panty line is really, really low. Uh, like it's not even what I would consider my stomach. That's my vagina all day. So the incision across the bottom is on my vagina. So you really can't see that at all. So as far as incision line goes, you really only see what's on my hips. And so I'm hoping with cream and that kind of thing it lightens, but that part I'm not really bothered by it too much. Um, as far as what else did you guys ask me? Um, I was able to take a shower 2 days after the surgery. Had to stand backwards. It's difficult because the drains are kind of hanging. I had to have help. Somebody did have to help me. My mom stayed with me the first week, which was a godsend. You absolutely need people to stay with you the first week for sure. And I'm pretty like strong-willed, and I can do this all by myself kind of thing. And the first week was really rough. I was still up and out and able to walk around, but I wasn't able to do a lot more than that. So I would definitely say have help if you can. I didn't take anything off my back. My back still looks exactly the same. Because I was pretty big to begin with, it would have been way too much to try and do front and back. I'm not as pressed about my back, if I'm being honest. I am considering going back to do lipo on my breast line, but not as much as I was like adamant about getting the tummy tuck. So I didn't get anything done on my back. I didn't get anything done on my waistline either. I was already pretty curvy underneath. So I was lucky I didn't have a boxy type figure. So after the tummy tuck, it was really molded to my original shape. If you are a boxier type of person, I would talk to your surgeon about it and make sure that they really sculpt you. That wasn't one of the things that my surgeon really had to do with me, so that was good. My surgery took a long time. Most surgeries take anywhere from 2.5 to 3 hours. Mine took a little over 5 hours to complete because I was bigger. I weighed about 284 going into surgery, and my BMI was about 46. So there are a lot of surgeons who won't even do your surgery with a BMI that high. In fact, of all the surgeons that I went to, there was one that said they wouldn't do the surgery with my BMI that high. But all the rest of them were willing because I don't have high blood pressure, I don't have high cholesterol, I don't have diabetes, I don't have any underlying medical conditions that would have made it a high risk surgery outside of me being larger. I didn't have any problems with anesthesia in the past, and so they were willing to proceed with doing a surgery because of that. So those were really the main key questions that I've been asked. If you have other questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm doing great. I'm going to show you guys a really quick picture that I took today. I'm going to post it on here too. But I did take a picture today. I haven't taken as many pictures because the drains get in the way. I kind of look like I have balls, so I don't like it. But this is what I look like today post surgery. So I'm really pleased with that, and it still has a lot of swelling. So let me know if you have other questions. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so that you already can get the updates when I post a video, because I'll be posting videos as I continue through the journey. I'll let you guys know when the drains come out, and we'll talk once the swelling goes down some, once I try on my first swimming suit. I'll let you guys know all of those things. So subscribe so that you can stay in touch. Have a great night.